Apologies, everybody. Technical issues, as usual. When it's one of my streams, it just seems to go to absolute shite. We're back. We can hear me. We can hear Shreyas. Everything's good.
Yeah.
We're all right. Anyways, let's get back to what we were talking about. We're obviously talking about Scott McTominay being in midfield. Yeah, Shreyas, your thoughts on that? Casemiro not starting. Obviously, I would have gone with if you're not going to start Casemiro, personally, I would have gone with Fred. But it is what it is. But yeah, thoughts on Scott McTominay starting?
I think when it comes to McTominay, I think the only reason he's being picked right now has to be that Casemiro hasn't really got that much time to be integrated with this first team. He hasn't really been able to, I guess you can say, get the perfect time to actually be, 100% in sync with all the players around him as well. And when you have to, bench someone like Casemiro, the only two other options that we have are either McTominay or Fred. And
Yeah.
considering the performances that both have given, McTominay had a half decent game against Liverpool last time, so I think that's the only reason he's pretty much gone with him. And because I think we won, it has to do with not changing the winning squad. Perhaps that maybe we can actually get by Southampton, and then finally Casemiro would come into the squad, so it wouldn't harm us that much. But still, I actually hope that Casemiro would start, because just having Casemiro in that lineup unlocks a lot of different alternatives and a lot of different characters for Bruno and Eriksen who have been played in this game as well.
Yeah, just obviously we had technical issues, so I'm just going to run through the team again just in case you missed it. David De Gea, Diego Dallo, Lisandro Martinez, Rafael Varane, Terrell Malacia, Christian Eriksen, Scott McTominay, Bruno Fernandes, Jadon Sancho, Antony Elanga, and Marcus Rashford. So it's pretty much an unchanged team aside from Scott McTominay instead of Fred. Everything else seems to be pretty much the same from the Liverpool game. Yeah, we did touch on Ronaldo briefly, but in case people are new or not joining stuff like that, what are your thoughts on Ronaldo not starting? Do you think that signals the end of his Manchester United career?
Yeah, I think definitely it does, because the transfer window is almost about to end now, and I think for us the season has pretty much kicked on in full push after that Liverpool game now. And if Ronaldo is being benched when we practically, have no striker on the bench, considering Martial is injured as well, it just shows that he's definitely leaving. It shows that he. Otherwise, I know that someone like Ten Hag wouldn't really, go into a game with, considering how we started the season. Southampton are like, must win 3 points for us. And if you're benching Ronaldo and playing someone like Antony Elanga instead of him, it just shows that he's definitely leaving. There's no, I don't see any reason or any hint which actually suggests that he might be staying now.
Yeah, it is. It's worrying the state of affairs Manchester United have got themselves into. Like you said, we've got 0 strikers, and the one striker we do have is injured again. It said he's an Achilles. I don't know how long. I think Ten Hag said he hopes he's ready for the next game, but don't know at this point. Obviously, we need to bring somebody in. We're trying to bring people in. We're going to get on to Antony in a second, because that's the sort of big breaking news at the minute. Yeah, what are you feeling going into this game with the front three that we've got of Antony Elanga, Rashford and Sancho? Obviously, it worked very well at Liverpool. Rashford was on it. Elanga had a massive opportunity and didn't quite take it. Sancho scored a fantastic goal. And we tore Liverpool apart with our pace and stuff like that. But yeah, what are your thoughts on this front three against Southampton today?
I think it will be hit and miss for a front three, because considering the first 3 games that we've had up till now, Elanga didn't really have his greatest games against Liverpool. Missed a lot of opportunities. Didn't really have that much of a great game against Trent as well. Had a very tough game to actually get past him. And except that when it comes to Rashford, Liverpool was the first game in which he played well in about 1 year or more than a year.
I mean,
so
maybe like 18 months or something like that.
Yes, exactly. So, and Jadon Sancho is pretty much, the only player in that front three who's actually looked good when he's on the ball. Even if you have to, look at when he was able to maintain possession under Ragnick, even in the first few games when Against Brighton, especially when Bruno missed that sitter, Sancho looked good when he was on the ball. I
Yeah,
think he was pretty much serving a graveyard shift in the first two games because we weren't really, able to maintain possession. But yeah, I think with this front three, it's hit and miss because with Ilanga, you can never count on him to have a good game or a bad game. He's still very, very young. And with Rashford, he's still, I would say, he's still trying to maintain that confidence and he's still trying to work his way up. So it's going to be a tough game considering we're playing against Southampton as well, a team which likes to play a low block, a team
yeah,
which where we've actually struggled in a few years to actually get those 3 points. So yeah, I think it's going to be a tough game. This front three does have pace, but I think it's going to be difficult. It's going to be
yeah.
a bit difficult.
That was going to be a sort of next follow up question because obviously Liverpool they play with a higher line, so obviously that pace and getting in behind that's what was killing them. And obviously Van Dijk just had an absolute shocking game against us.
Yeah.
He's not been great this entire season, to be fair.
Yeah.
So yeah, with the low block, you think that's going to stunt us a little bit? You think that's going to sort of be a more frustrating game for us? Because obviously, famously, we can't break them down. We're very bad at doing so. And you think the lack of Antony Martial with his hold-up play and his sort of ability to bring people in, do you think that's going to hurt us today?
Yeah, it could. It definitely could. Because against teams that actually play a low block, we need to maintain possession and actually do something with that possession. Move the ball forward quickly, able to, make those short 1-2 passes and actually create something out of it. What we've been doing the past few seasons, especially against teams that play a low block, is actually, play the long ball and hit them on the counter. Basically, that's what we've been doing and actually,
Yeah,
grinding out results against teams like that. But considering how Ten Hag plays, I think I think it definitely comes down to the midfield in this one because it's going to be a situation where the midfield will win us the game. If the midfield is able to hold off Southampton, if they are able to have a good game, I think we can win this. But if the midfield, once again, if McTominay isn't able to actually just go through at least the 60 or 65 minutes, I think it's going to be a tough game for us because then the whole same scenario will be coming back to us where we have 65% possession, but we are actually just playing the ball sideways and not
yeah,
doing much with it. So I think yes, Southampton is definitely going to be a tough game. They are going to be playing that low block. They are going to be trying to get more physical when it comes to the midfield. So I think it's going to be a tough game for for McTominay as well as Ericsson as well. So yeah, I think it's going to be a midfield battle that will decide this result.
yeah. Obviously, you weren't on the preview yesterday with us lot. We were talking about the threats, and it's like Southampton don't have many attacking threats. Like they obviously had Armando Broja last year, who's no
Yeah,
longer there. So their attacking threats are quite limited. The one thing they do have is James Ward-Prowse on his set pieces and free kicks. Is that something
yeah.
you think we could be detrimental to us? Obviously, we're really, really bad at set pieces, especially defending set pieces. Famously, I think it's going to be struggle if he gets a free kick anywhere near our box. David De Gea is not in the greatest form of confidence at the minute. Brand new defensive line and stuff like that. Do you think that's a worry if James Ward-Prowse gets a free kick or he gets a corner or something like that?
I think when it comes to a situation like that, I think with Martinez and Varane, I'm feeling much much more secure because we've seen with Varane, it's the ball playing ability he has and actually able to absorb that pressure and link it with the midfield. With Martinez, the situation is he's that kind of a player who likes to clear the ball away. Whenever he's cleared the ball, he's actually it's a clearance where we don't really have a threat for the next 2 to 3 minutes.
Yeah,
It takes time for the team to actually build up and get back to the box. So that's the thing which where I can say that even if we have a set piece, we've got the players to fend off uh, potential threats. I think the only concern would be the back post crosses that James Ward-Prowse likes to make. Because at the back post, we've seen that Dallo isn't that sharp with his positional sense
yeah.
at times, and we've seen that his positional sense has cost us goals a few times.
Mm-hmm.
So I think when it comes to set pieces, it's definitely going to be a tough game for Diogo Dallo because he's not that great defensively. Of course, when he's going forward, he's very, very great. But once again, when you look at the defensive side of things, I think the only person where I would say that things might, maybe a goal might leak, it would be of Dalot's side, because Malacia defensively he's way too aggressive to
Yeah.
actually allow crosses from coming in. So yeah, I think the only set piece problems we'll have would be at the back post.
Yeah, a couple of comments in the chat. Dan in the chat, definitely first substitution would be Casemiro for McTominay. Yeah, I hope so. All right, can we make it in the first 10 minutes, please? Can we do that? That'd be good. Nick, is it actually Greenfields is in the chat. Gerard Romero, United have bid €10 million for Depay. Interesting. What are your thoughts on Depay? Because we touched on it yesterday, but yeah, what are your thoughts on Depay?
It had to happen according to me, because if Ronaldo isn't staying, then we needed a striker basically. And now if we actually dive into the market, the only player that is actually available, whose contract is actually about to get terminated as well, is Memphis Depay. There is no other option but to go for Memphis Depay now, because all the other good strikers, I would say, or pretty much I would say all the other strikers at respectable clubs, they are tied down for quite some time now. Even if we try to go in for them, we don't even have the cash to actually give them 120 to 150 million for a striker, and it wouldn't even make any sense. So
Yeah.
I think Memphis Depay could be one of those players, once again a versatile player, can play off the wing, can play as center attacking mid, can actually play as a striker as well. So
Yeah.
he does bring that versatility into our side. Once again, he's a Dutch player, someone Ten Hag has actually had his eyes on for quite some time, because he was also linked with Ajax a few times when he was
Yeah.
at, I think he was at Lyon.
Yeah.
So yes, I think at least we're getting in someone that Ten Hag actually at least has a few things he knows about. At least he's better than Anatovic is all I would say.
Oh,
at least
Jesus.
he's better than that.
I mean, I'm better than Arnautovic, for fuck's sake. Like, Jesus Christ. The link of that was... Rabiot was bad enough, but Arnautovic, that might have been the most mental thing we've ever been linked
I
with.
think
That's...
the most funniest thing for me in this window is one week we were going in for Rabiot and Arnautovic. The next week we were going in for Casemiro, Frenkie De Jong, Antony, a right back, a goalkeeper, and a
Gakpo.
striker again.
Yeah.
So yeah, Gakpo as well. So
Our scouting system is absolutely... It seems like we've got two scouting systems. We've got one that is just going for the most ridiculous fucking signings I've ever heard of. And then the other side is going for signings, very good signings, but very difficult deals to do. It's so fucking bizarre. I don't get it at all. Speaking of...
honestly, yeah, and I think if I could go back in time, I would have actually signed Dybala. I would have actually signed Dybala.
Hindsight's 2020, isn't it, really? So...
Yeah.
Speaking of signings, Antony, that was the big story breaking yesterday. United had a bid of €90 million turned down by Ajax, apparently immediately. Apparently they put the bid in and they shut it down immediately, saying no, not for sale. Antony then did an interview with Fabrizio Romano, and Romano went on his YouTube channel and basically sort of aired the sort of stuff. I'm just going to go through the quotes now because we posted it on our Instagram. Antony, today in the meeting with the club, I expressed my interest to leaving. Only this time with considerable offer on the table. Others had already arrived. Ajax refused with argument that they'd only have 5 days to replace me. During the window months meetings continued, I also received a proposal from Ajax for a contract renewal. I made it clear once again I want to leave. In June of this year, I interrupted my vacation and came personally to inform the managers of Ajax, including the new coach, about my wish to leave. They should consider this possibility because it was a project for 2 seasons. Since February of this year, my agents came to Amsterdam to inform Ajax of my desire to leave the club to face a new challenge, and that some interesting clubs would arrive, and with them certainly a great offer. I'm not asking Ajax to release me. I'm asking Ajax to sell me with the highest bid ever for an Eredivisie player. I've been insisting on this since February so the club can rebuild with peace of mind. Thoughts on that, Shreyas? Antony seems like he wants out. He's been making indications that he wants out, and now he's got to the point that Ajax have turned down a €90 million bid for him, and he seems to have just absolutely lost his shit and just wants to leave. What are your thoughts on that, the late-breaking story?
Not even surprised. I mean, Antony has basically not been present in any of their behind closed doors matches, any of their training sessions. He's basically, he's made it clear that he doesn't want to stay in any capacity in that club. And considering how far we've gone into this window, Ajax are looking at Ziyech as a replacement. So they're actually trying to sign Ziyech before this Antony deal goes through, because if they know if the Antony deal goes through before, then Chelsea would easily ask them for 50 to 70 million for
Yeah,
half
because
the
they know
deal.
they got the money.
So
Yeah.
exactly. So they're trying to pull that deal off before he comes in. Except that I think for any club, I think even if it wasn't Antony, it was someone else we would have been going in for. They would have even spiked the rate of that player because it's so far into this window, and that player is actually talented. The player might be, the next big thing in European football in the coming 3 to 4 years. So from Ajax's side, I don't really see them actually, making any error. The errors were made from our side. We could have gotten Antony for about 40 to 45 million if we actually, went him for him pre-July or something like that, because
Well,
they
Ten
still
Hag,
had the
Ten Hag
option.
asked for him in May. That's when he gave his list to the board in May. So,
and it's not like a situation where we could say that we are not a club which can actually pull deals off. We pulled off Casemiro within 4 days. 4 days linked, submitted fee, got him in as well. So it's not a
Malacia
situation
as
where we
well.
can't pull.
Malacia, we did it in
Yeah,
like a couple of
yeah,
days.
yeah, and it just shows that if we would have worked a bit harder, we could have had Antony in before the preseason. We could have had Lisandro Martinez in before the preseason.
We could have had Antony, Gakpo, De Jong, Eriksen, Martinez all in before preseason.
Yeah, and Casemiro if you actually want.
Yeah.
So, and just put them into this squad. This squad becomes one of the best squads in Europe if you actually put those players into this lineup.
Yeah.
Without a shadow of a doubt. And I mean, it's still going to be hard. I think it's still going to be very hard. I think Antony would easily. I think we're definitely getting Antony because it's the only signing that the Glazers are going to make, according to me. Because if they don't make that signing, they're pretty much toast when it comes to fending off the protest.
Yeah.
But yes, I think Antony is going to be a mega deal. If it's not 80 million, if it's not 94 million, it's definitely going to be 110 or something like that.
It seems weird from my side. It seems weird that Ajax have turned down 90 million euros, which is probably the most they're ever going to get for Antony, probably any player ever. Considering they let Gravenberch go for, 40 odd million. They let
20.
Oh, 20, fucking hell. Let him go 20 million. They let Haller go for, how much did Haller go to Dortmund for?
35.
35, yeah. 30, so 35. All these players went for decent prices. And Antony's
50 million euros.
Yeah.
Below 50
Antony's getting 90 million euros. Next season, if this doesn't happen, next season, nobody's bidding 90 million euros for Antony. No. It's not happening. So why not take the money, reinvest it in your club? Because that's what Ajax do best. They do best. Like, they sell their best players and then they reinvest, get younger players, and they rebuild. That's what Ajax have done. That's what they always do. Yeah. They've never struggled to do that. So I don't understand why not take the money. It's like, it's such a ridiculous amount of money. It's probably 3 times what Antony's actually worth. And you can use that money to buy 2 players, 3 players even. Reinvest in the squad and get your replacements.
When it comes to Ajax, 10 players.
So it's like, it just baffles me that Ajax, I think at a point they've said they don't want to sell him, and now they're trying to follow through with it. It's like they're not selling him. But now the problem is, you've got a player who's very unhappy, doesn't want to play for you, wants to leave, and you've turned down the most amount of money you're probably ever going to get for him. So you've basically cut your nose off to spite your face, to prove that you weren't going to sell him in the first place. And now you've got an unhappy player and you've not got the money either. So it's like, you've kind of fucked yourself. And United is stupid anyway, because like you said, if we would have gone for him in May...
I think they're actually playing it smart, because they know United are going to pay any amount of fee for them
well,
at
yeah,
the moment.
No,
that's... United are going to get him in.
But that's the smart...
But if can actually generate off them.
If it doesn't happen though, they fucked it, Ajax. Like, because you're not getting that amount of money. Yeah. So if United don't end up buying him and don't pay it, you're never getting that amount of money again for him, and I think that's a mistake. But
that's going to be a pretty bad situation. But considering how we've worked through this decade when it comes to transfers, I know Antony is going to come. I think even Ajax knows that they are in a situation where they can't actually have a situation where Antony doesn't move to Manchester United, and even if they are able to hike the price from 90 million to even 105 or 10 million, it's the better for them. And United are desperate enough to pay that price.
Yeah, it's silly. I think it does get done, but God knows how much it's going to cost us. It's going to cost us a lot of fucking money. And like you said, if we would have done this in May, June, probably cost us 40, 45 million, 50 million at best. is so frustrating. And what's also frustrating, before the Liverpool game, it was Antony and Gakpo we were getting. We were getting both. And now after the Liverpool game, it's just Antony. Gakpo's not happening. And it's just like, I think we need both, to be honest with you, because I don't think Antony Elanga's quite up to standard.
Yeah,
Rashford, who knows what his form's going to be like today. He had a good game against Liverpool, but that could fall off a cliff. And then you bring in Antony, and you got Antony and Sancho. That's your two informed wingers, and you've got no forwards. And it's frustrating being part of a fan of this club when clearly we need investment and we're not getting it. It's strange. I'm just going to run through the teams in case anybody's joining and you don't know the teams. So in there, David De Gea, Diego Dallo, Lisandro Martinez, Rafael Varane, Terrell Malacia, Scott McTominay, Bruno Fernandes, Christian Eriksen, Marcus Rashford, Jadon Sancho, and Antony Elanga. On the bench, we have Tom Heaton, Harry Maguire, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Donny van de Beek, Alejandro Garnacho, Fred, Casemiro, and Cristiano Ronaldo. That is your teams. Let me get the Southampton teams up. Southampton. There we go. So they have Gavin Bazunu, Kyle Walker-Peters, Bella Kotchap, Mohamed Salisu, Gineppo, Joe Aribo, James Ward-Prowse, Elia Nassi, Levia, Adam Armstrong, and Shea Adams. That is their team lineup today. I think we're about 5 minutes from kickoff. I don't think we got your score predictions, did we, Shreyas? What are you feeling for this game? How do you think it's going to go?
I think this will definitely be a scrappy game. I don't see it being that, one of those smooth flowing games like we had against Liverpool, because it's going to be a bit end to end. I would say it's going to be very rough considering how Southampton play in the midfield. So I think 2-1 would be realistic. 2-1 or 1-0.
Yeah, I said the same. I said it's going to be a scrappy game, but I think in the second half, if we get a couple of goals, I think then we start to pull away. I think if we end up being frustrated for most of the game, that might cost us. But for me, I went for 3-1 because I think we'll be frustrated for like 20, 25 minutes, and I think we'll find a breakthrough, and then a few goals will go in. But I do think we'll concede at some point, like on a James Ward-Prowse corner or a free kick. I think that'll be something that happens. Comments there. This window's been so frustrating. Yeah, I feel it. Yeah. Nick, same mentality going into this game. Yeah, that's what we need. We need the same mentality that we had going into the Liverpool game that we need going into this game. The teams are lining up in the tunnel, so we're almost there. I think there's only a few minutes away from kickoff. Yeah. And we're playing in that horrible lime green kit. I hate that kit so much. It's disgusting.
I think it looks like that kind of kit where Ralph actually these players after.
Do you know what? I think it's bad memories in there because it's the Brentford game. Because we played the first time in the Brentford game. Now I just got bad associations with that kit now. Southampton fans are up for this. 1-1 or 2-1 to us. That's Nick in the chat. Yeah, get your score predictions in the chat if you've got anybody. If you've got any score prediction, put them in the chat for us. And subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're not following our socials, they're at the bottom here. Please do go follow all the socials. We appreciate all the support. You've got Shania 2-1. Nick, looks like they're going to Queenfields in that kit. Yeah, it does. It is a bit of a rave kit, isn't it? It's quite out there. Right, they're lining up and doing the photographs and stuff now. I love how they line it up like a Champions League game, and it's like fucking you got Gineppo and Kyle Walker-Peters and James Ward-Prowse. It's very weird. Bruno's captain. What are your thoughts on Bruno being captain, Shreyas?
I mean, if you asked me the same question a year ago, I would have had different thoughts, because I think at that time he led this team by example. But I think the only thing keeping Bruno from that, I would say, leadership quality is his attitude while he's playing the game. Yeah. I think when it comes to his mentality, there is no second thoughts about it. I think he's one of the finest when it comes to mentality in that squad. It just comes to his attitude when it comes to certain decisions during the game. Except that I think he's the only one who could actually look into as captain in the squad.
Yeah. Luke Shaw is on the bench as well. I forgot to mention Luke Shaw. I mean, I didn't do that deliberately, but it sounds like I did because yeah. Let's see how BT. How are they saying we're lining up? I want to see how they put it. I imagine it's going to be a 4-3-3. That's how I imagine it's going to be. So BT have
I think
put
it would be a 4-3-3 after Casemiro comes on. I think with McTominay you can't actually play a 4-3-3.
No.
It's not possible.
No. Yeah, so BT have put it 4-2-3-1. That's how they've lined it up with like Rashford up top. But I imagine it's going to be more of a 4-3-3. I imagine that's how we're going to actually play. But we'll see what happens. So Nick, Sam's got a Luke Shaw agenda. I don't have a Luke Shaw agenda. I just think 7 years at the club and he's done 6 good months. Like that's not good enough for me. I know we didn't pay that much. I think we paid at the time. It was a world record fee for a teenager because we bought him when he was like 19 for like 35 million. So I expect a little more, but that's just my opinion. And football is about opinions. So
yeah,
if you've got an opinion, then please. If we got the Luke Shaw of that 6 months leading up to the Euros, if we got that Luke Shaw, I'd have no complaints. I'd be like, yeah, straight in the team. Yeah. But he's not done that enough. He hasn't done it enough. And that's my point with it. I think after 7 years, you've got to get to a point where he's not going to recreate this form consistently. So, Ten Hag with all the iPads on tripods there. Very nice. I think we're almost ready for kickoff. It's a nice stadium, that, the St. Mary's. I do like it. It's a nice looking stadium. Right on the water. It's weird watching a game with no sound on. I don't like it. I'm not a fan.
Yeah. I've gotten used to it now.
Yeah, it's not. I don't like it. I like hearing the crowd. I like hearing the commentary. Shreyas, hopefully the Butcher has another great game. That'd be good. That'd be key for us if Lissandro Martinez and Malacia show up again. That'll be and Varane for that matter. What minutes are you on now, Shreyas? Is it kicked off yet?
It's just started in mine, yeah.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure we're in sync.
Yeah, right now Southampton taking us over.
Okay, you're like a couple of seconds ahead of me.
Wow.
It's really hard to see him on that pitch, isn't it, with that kit?
Yeah, I think if actually, if Rashford or Ilanga actually, just camp on the field, like just lie down and just suddenly start running, it will create space.
It's like there's just a floating head just bobbing along the fucking...
Yeah.
That was a casual jog.
I don't know how Adidas likes to make circuits. I really don't know how Adidas likes to make circuits.
Do you see the... Is it the World Cup ones that Puma have made and they all look the same?
Yeah.
What the fuck are they doing out there in Puma? They're just like, I can't be asked. Same design for all of them. It's fucking ridiculous. I don't understand when you've got people like Venezia making absolutely beautiful kits.
Yeah, Venezia's kits are absolutely amazing.
Why the fuck are we not doing that? Why are we not doing that? Like, come on. It's absolutely stunning.
What if the Glazers don't even want to spend on the kits?
No. It's like they let an intern do it. It's like the intern that Adidas was just like, oh yeah, we got some shit. Yeah, you do it. Fuck it. Let them do it. Very slow start to the game.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of intensity. It's like Liverpool, we started at like 1,000,000 miles an hour. There's just this one, we seem to be a bit more cautious. Let me put a little bit of sound on this. So let me know if this starts coming through, Shreyas.
Yeah.
Shania, rusty. Rusty? We played on fucking Monday. Can't be that rusty. Dan Raj in the chat. Shout out Dan. I'm just hoping it's not another boring game like the...
Yeah,
the last
You
one.
remember the game against Leicester last season? The game
Oh,
against Leicester.
oh, it's terrible.
Yeah.
The West Ham game
You're
as
on the edge of
well,
the
I
box.
remember. Yeah, they're just really slow. Like, just really ponderous football today. There's not a lot of quickness to it.
The build-up was good. It's just it was slow. The
Yeah,
build-up was good.
it needs to be
It was just
quicker
it was
than
too
that.
slow.
Especially with low
Yeah.
blocks. Like, you need to be quicker than this.
Exactly.
That's the problem with Southampton. It's like, it's one of those teams where it's going to be absolutely frustrating, or you could score 9 past them. Like, don't know which one it's going to be.
Yeah. This is Southampton's home kit for the season.
Apparently. Daniel Raj, pitch looks uneven.
Or dry.
Yeah. Needs to get some what, like, Jurgen Klopp won't be happy with that pitch, would he? It's a bit too dry.
Yeah.
He's got space there. Ah, shocking. Saw a quote from Ten Hag before the game. He said, "It doesn't mean when you're a captain, you're established to play always. When you have Varane in your squad," basically signalling Maguire isn't going to start anymore.
Yeah. I mean, for Maguire to come in, I think almost all our centre backs need to have an absolutely stinker of a performance. That's the only way he comes in.
Yeah. 466 subscribers. Thank you very much. Appreciate the support. If we can get to 500 before the end of the month, that would be amazing. We're almost halfway there to 1,000 subscribers. And once we hit 1,000, the fun shit starts to happen. Dan,
on 1,000, Nick will drink a keg on stream.
A keg, fucking hell. Imagine Ronaldo and Casemiro coming out at the same time, Dan Raj. Dan's very excited for Casemiro. That's because he probably looks like him. That's why he's excited. It's his brother.
They could be related. You never know.
Definitely. Dan, have you got some Brazilian in you? Check your family history. Might have some Brazilian there.
Good pass, right? Oh.
Malacia, well done.
I think it was Bruno who missed.
Bruno, mate. Bruno, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Shocking.
That would have been an easy chance if we could have got that in for Sancho or Rashford.
I don't recognise this referee. Did he say who the ref was?
No.
Let me check. Let's have a look.
Eriksen looks good once again.
Yeah, I mean, he's been great. He's been our best player, one of our best players for each game.
Yeah.
Lineups. Referee. Anywhere? Commentary. Right, it's not giving me who the fuck the ref is. So Southampton haven't beat Man United at home in the Premier League since 2003. Can't wait for it to break that record.
Exactly. Exactly.
Can't wait for that.
We've broken all sorts of records with this.
Yeah, all the records we don't want to break.
Yeah.
Fucking optimistic that, mate. Jesus. How are we feeling in the chat? How are we feeling in the chat, everybody, about this start? It's a bit boring, the start, but how are we feeling? Shreyas, game changer, this squad. We'll see what happens. That's a foul.
Ilanga gets fouled.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sancho on the ball.
He's got some big guns, Malacia, hasn't he? He's like biceps. He's got big arms.
Yeah. Ilanga's getting taken out physically a lot.
Yeah, they seem to be targeting him, don't they?
Yeah.
It's like that. Why did he let that one go? But the other one's a foul.
Malacia. Oh!
Yeah, I think you're a bit ahead of me,
No.
Shreyas.
Yeah.
Oh, you absolute dickhead. Malacia, mate, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What minutes are you
He
on?
made a good. I am on 8 minutes 48 seconds.
Oh, you're 10 seconds ahead of me.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8.
What are you on now?
9 minute 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, okay, we're on now. I think we're on sync now. There's Dan on the bench. No wonder he's not been on the shows lately. He's been in fucking Manchester.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. He's been in the training sessions.
Yeah. I don't understand now. Your stream is ahead of mine. I'm in fucking UK watching on British television, and your stream is further ahead than mine. What the fuck?
Sancho.
Yeah. Good lad. Well done. And again.
Yeah.
No, he stopped.
McTominay.
He made a pass.
Oh, the space. Oh!
Ball in.
Ooh!
Ball in. Ball in. Bastard.
Yeah. Ah!
Space on that right hand side, isn't there? The Dallo and stuff.
Yeah.
Seems to be getting a lot of space.
It just had a bit more elevation than
Yeah.
Bruno actually thought it would have. Otherwise, it would have been it was a tap in basically.
Yeah,
if
yeah.
it would have been on the right.
Ooh, cropped in then, Dallo.
Yeah. Look out, Jennifer.
Get down. His distribution was as bad as De Gea's. Oh, bad touch.
Yeah.
Come on, Jaden. You got a better touch than that. He's quick, isn't he, that Walker Peters? He's very quick.
Yeah.
Get your head on it.
Well.
Oh, you fucking hell.
Yeah. Once again, they're trying to attack that back post.
Yeah. Yeah, he's too far out to it to be any danger.
Yeah.
Come on, United, give me something to celebrate. Fucking bored already.
Yeah.
Oh, he's it. Shit. The pressing's gone
It
away.
had to be a
Like,
scrappy game.
I've not seen any pressing so far.
Yeah.
Like the pressing we had in Liverpool game, it was like massive. I've not seen any of it in this game.
It's far more relaxed.
Yeah, it's too low key. This. Considering how much we need this win, like keep it going. Like
Yeah.
we should be absolutely playing at a high intensity right now, and it's just not happening. Get red on it. Fucking hell. Varane solid at the back.
Yeah.
Getting penned in our own half here.
We're not able to win the ball back.
Just the fucking lack of intensity is doing my head in. It's like there's no sort of want or sort of pace into this game. Damraj, who you see to score first? I mean, at this rate, Southampton, we don't seem to be showing any fucking fight. See, this is why, like, if you would have got your transfers done early, so if you had like Antony and Casemiro done early, they probably would have been starting this game, and then you've got that injection, that new life, that new players.
Up until now, McTominay has been invisible.
I'd rather that than him do what he normally does and just completely cock the game up. Sideways passing, for fuck's sake. Come on. Let's go forward.
Eriksen with the ball.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
The only one who's capable of making a pass like straight onto where it needs to be is Eriksen. Everybody else, passing is a little bit behind. It's a little bit too far forward. Like nobody can put it on a plate. Eriksen's the only one.
It might end up as a draw, this one.
I don't know if I could sit here and watch a fucking 0-0 draw. Ugh. McTominay just drilling passes into people.
I hope Casemiro comes on in the second half.
Oh, God. Sorry for everybody watching. I know this is a bit boring, but this game is not giving me anything to talk about.
it just shows we need how badly we need Casemiro in the squad. That's the only thing this
Just
game
need new
shows up
players.
until now.
We just need new players. We need Antony, Casemiro. We need a new right back. We need a new goalkeeper. I need another midfielder, I'd argue. Striker.
Yeah.
Ilanga again getting cropped. Definitely targeting him.
Ericsson.
No width in this. The width has gone away from this
Yeah.
game. Like, not playing with that width anymore, which was what we were doing early on, and we were getting some success with it. How far ahead are you?
Sam, when you'll watch this, your brain will go off.
It's fucking pinball, man! How many shots did we have there? About 4? 4 attempts at goal.
Five shots.
Fucking hell.
The keeper made 2. The defender
We
made
hit the
3.
post as well.
Oh my.
Keeper, 2 saves. Defender, block. Defender, block.
James Ward-Prowse can't believe that didn't go in.
Fucking hell. Yeah, good block from the defender that on Eriksen's shot. What minutes are you on, Shreyas?
1955.
Yeah, how are you 10 seconds ahead again?
I don't know. I think it just refreshes even though I pause it.
That's mental. Why am I don't understand. I've paid for BT Sports. It's based in the UK, and you're ahead. Like, I don't understand how. Like, I don't get it.
It's because Casemiro is from India.
Let me refresh. Let me see if that helps.
McTominay is passing once again. I hope you don't watch it, Sam.
No, I've just refreshed to avoid it.
Gives possession away straight away. Well, that one thing I didn't expect that would happen was this: 8 shots. No go. Lisandro.
God, he is a fucking pit bull, isn't he? He's just absolutely.
Yeah. And Malacia.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
These are the 2 players who are only showing intensity up until now.
Yeah. They have the intensity, and then Eriksen with the quality of the pass. That's been it. That's been like the highlights of our game so far.
Yeah.
Rashford. I don't even know if Rashford's touched the ball today.
Yeah.
I've not heard his name like once.
He's playing as a striker, and once again, we're doing what we do against teams playing against low block. Had to happen. Southampton not just attacking that back post every single time.
Yeah, they're targeting Dallo, aren't they?
Yeah.
Magic Dan.
Ooh, nice.
Good touch. Nice again.
We're finally playing passes.
Yeah, we're going backwards though.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, lads, go forward.
McTominay. Okay, Ericsson.
It's a ponderous
I
passing
don't
line.
understand. I don't understand McTominay's obsession with playing a back pass.
It's because he doesn't have any confidence in passing forward. Like, he just doesn't have it.
While we were building a corner. When was the last time we scored off a corner?
I think we did. We scored one last year, didn't we? But it was like 100 and odd games
Yeah,
in between.
yeah. I think McTominay could be subbed off at halftime. Not even like 50 to 60. I think it could be subbed off at halftime.
I'd sub him off now.
Yeah. Ooh. Uh,
You see what happened then? Like when Sancho put a bit of pace on it, we were in,
yeah,
and we haven't
yeah.
done that at all today. Fucking hell, David's coming off his line in shock. Oh, Leicester Man United, that's going to be a fucking terrible game.
Yeah. What are the stats looking like up until now?
Let's have a look. Let's get them up.
Yeah.
Stats. 58% possession to us. 6 shots, 4 on target, 1 off target. 145 passes, 1 clear cut chance, 2 corners. Aerial duels 110. 2 fouls, 1. And Southampton got 42% possession, 2 shots, 1 on target, 101 passes, 5 aerial duels, 1 tackle, 1. 2 fouls, 1.
Yeah. Not looking that great.
No. Like I said, there's lack of intensity in this game, lack of sort of fight and stuff. It's the total opposite sort of attitude that we had in the Liverpool game.
Ooh. Wow.
Oh, fucking hell. Come on. Let's do something. Let's have some desire. Let's try something.
The worst part is, even though Southampton are trying to, turn the pace of the game a little slower, we aren't really doing anything to actually match the intensity.
It's literally just like that sort of bit of pace that Jane Sancho injected, or when we were getting wide with
Yeah,
Dallo and stuff. That's when we were getting in. But now it's just
Yeah, and
we're not
I
doing
think
anything.
considering the front three we have played, the least we can expect of the front three is pace.
It's like we're defending well. Like the defending's not. It's not terrible defending. Like we're getting our heads on things, we're clearing things, but we're just being penned in our own box.
Once again, the Delos, they're complete.
Yeah,
They're one.
he's
Every single time
beat.
they're attacking, they're
He's
using the
yeah.
Delos side.
He's beating him every time as well. In the air, every time he jumps up, he's beating him. Well, he just muscles him out of the way.
Casemiro and Ronaldo are warming up.
Come on, Jaden. Fucking there you go. But he runs and he just stops. It's like
Yeah.
terrify the defenders. Like give them something to worry about. Run at them.
Ah, Martinez players.
See if that was
So
Maguire
that's
in defence, that would have been straight in.
yeah,
They
goal.
got through that, cut through it. But Martinez, he just cut it out
That
straight away.
that was that was just the thing that I was talking about before the game started. When it comes to crosses, when that are placed centrally to Martinez and Varane, they aren't going to cause trouble. The only troublesome crosses are going to be on the back post where Delo is
Yeah,
has to clear them out.
this corner now, they're going to target that back post, aren't they? Deep corner it'll be.
Oh.
Back post. Told you.
Yeah,
How's he got
once
all
again,
that space? He's all the space in the
ins-
world he had.
Delo instead of marking that player, he
He's on
just
the
went to
line.
the goal line. Yeah,
Dallo defensively is having a terrible game.
yeah. I think Delo needs to understand that when it comes to short stopping, the hair is still good.
Martinez getting lucky then.
McTominay,
Targeting that right hand side again. Dallo.
yeah,
That is going to be it for the rest of this game. It's just right hand side every single time they're going to go down.
yeah.
They've realised they can fucking absolutely kill us. Varane had to come across there and cover him.
Exactly. Passes are not
It's just
accurate
wave.
enough.
It's just wave after wave of attack from Southampton, man.
Yeah. Nice. Ah, unlucky. Jaden tried to take on three.
Yeah, it's
But
just Southampton know who the danger men are. It's just, they've marked Sancho out of the game, and then Rashford's just been a ghost. So
yeah.
there's no threats for them.
Oh, McTominay is asking for the ball.
He's not. Don't give it him.
Oof. I think another thing that is actually keeping us out of this game is we are not really putting crosses into the box because Rashford isn't good in the air.
There's just not been any like line splitting passes either. Like Rashford's good at running into stuff and running into space, but they're just not playing the passes. It's like we go out to Sancho, we go out to Dallo, or we go out to Bruno or something, and then just nothing happens.
Rashford, Casemiro, Fred, and Ronaldo warming up.
Yeah, he needs to change something, doesn't he?
Yeah, hopefully Casemiro and Ronaldo come on first. I think with Ronaldo, the one thing that he would still give us is an aerial threat ability. At least we'll be able to, put in crosses.
I mean, yeah, if we're gonna put in crosses, sure, but we've stopped playing with width like since the first 10 minutes. We've not played any width whatsoever, so it's just. I think Malacia, Martinez, and Varane again are the only ones who can hold their heads up high and said they've played well.
Yeah. Rashford getting fouled. First time his existence has been seen on the pitch.
Oh, give us something to celebrate, United. Come on.
Exactly.
Dan Raj in the chat already dozing off. Yeah, mate, feel you. Fucking stupid.
Yeah.
This.
Long ball. Ilanga. He's able to keep it in, but loses out.
He's got no support. There's nobody supporting him.
Yeah.
Eric's not happy. Shouting.
I think McTominay will be off at halftime, definitely.
God, I hope so. Severe in the chat will be nowhere near the top 6 with these current players. Yeah, this is terrible. Such a lackluster performance. Daniel Raj by Southampton manager looking like Wayne Rooney. Hasenhüttl. Oh, there better not be a lot of added time.
Yeah. Ilanga on the ball now.
Step over to do fuck all with.
Eriksen! Oh! As good as Eriksen has been, none of our attackers have shown that much sharpness.
No. Like, he's put the ball in, but nobody's willing to gamble on it.
Yeah, exactly. No one is there to actually do anything about it.
Like, if you've got a Ronaldo or someone there, they're in that 6-yard box waiting for that ball.
Exactly.
It feels like Bruno's playing as a false 9. Like, he seems to be the furthest one forward. Merseyside derby.
I mean, considering Rashford hasn't really looked. Long ball. Ah, unlucky.
Oh yeah, our first Europa League game, Thursday 8th of September. I will be going to that.
Who are we up against?
Real Sociedad. Or is it the away leg? I'm going to the home leg anyway. I don't know if that's the away leg, but I'm going to the home leg. Southampton almost scoring. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Oh.
Good pass. No.
Why does Nick get all the good games? I get the shit games. I had Brentford and then this one. It's fucking terrible.
I mean, it is better than Brentford. It is better than Brentford
Oh yeah.
in a way.
In terms of
In a way,
not losing, sure, but in terms of things happening, no. There's
yeah.
nothing to talk about.
And it's the same kits as well.
Oh, fuck, we need to get rid of this kit. It's doing us in. What colour? The white. Why
We
are
should
we
use a.
playing? We can't play in the white kit because they play in red and white, don't they? So that's probably why we have to play this one.
I guess, yeah. We could have just played with red.
Mind you, they've got red though, so maybe they weren't gonna have it. Maybe that's why we had to do this one. Oh, ponderous passing. Scott McTominay, what are you doing?
Being Scott McTominay. I mean, considering he gave the performance of his life against Liverpool, it had to happen in this game.
Just inconsistent. This is what I was talking about on the preview. Like I don't trust any of these players. New people aside, like Ericsson, Malacia, and Martinez. I don't trust these players because they're capable of great performances, and then most of the time they do this and just put in below average performances. Dan, Casemiro, Fred, Ronaldo warming up. Yeah, they
have to come on.
I'd bring on Casemiro. I'd bring on Ronaldo. Fred, I'd keep him off for now because I think Scott McTominay.
If I had to bring on someone, I would actually, rather than Fred, I would bring on Donny.
Yeah, but I wouldn't take Ericsson off. Ericsson's been really good.
Yeah.
I'd take Bruno off. He hasn't been that great at all.
Yeah. Shabby clearances.
You remember the last year United made a kit where you were like, yes, that is really nice. Because I can't.
It's been a while.
So I liked the zebra one that we did. I liked it, but I wasn't like, that's amazing. I liked it.
Yeah. I mean, it's been like average, half decent ones. It's not something like, like Madrid had, like absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Like even Barca had with the black and gold kit, the away kit that they had.
Yeah, if I could get hold of a Venezia kit, I would definitely buy one.
Yeah.
Severe mocking me in the chat. You guys look excited. Have you watched this game, Severe? Fucking hell.
Run. Okay. Ilanga.
Played himself too far out. Like, he went too far out. Should have cut in. Every time I better get a rocket up these players' arse at half time.
Yeah.
Everybody's just walking everywhere, just passing, very ponderous.
Yeah.
Just no urgency, no intensity, nothing.
Sancho. Ilanga. Took too much time. McTominay. There has to be a foul. Yes. Free kick.
Get Eriksen on this. It's the one good thing Scott McTominay's done.
Could be. I hope Eriksen scores this. Bruno's taking it?
This will probably be the last attack of the half, won't it?
Bruno took it.
That's why Bruno shouldn't take him. Oh, Jesus Christ. This has been a slog, this half.
Yeah. And yes, half-time.
Half-time, Manchester United 0, Southampton 0. In one of the most boring games of half of football I've ever had to witness. Yeah, Shreyas, if you can, give us some thoughts on that. But honest to God, I don't blame you if you can't think of anything.
Basically, Manchester United back to being Manchester United. Sideways passing, McTominay not able to move the ball quickly enough to actually generate some space for our attackers to move into. Attackers, even though we've got pace up front, hasn't really, been of much help to us because Rashford basically has been non-existent in this game. Ilanga has had 2 or 3 good chances, but basically had no support. Sancho had the opportunity to actually generate something, but once again had no support around him. Eriksen, by far, our most, I would say, creative and best player up until now. Actually generated 2 or 3 good threats, but unluckily, once again, there was no one in the box to actually attack or actually make something out of it. The only good, I wouldn't say the only good chance, the only good 5 chances we had got blocked. And yeah, basically 0-0, scrappy game. Southampton able to play the low block, and we are still struggling to break them down.
Yeah, defensively, I think we've been good. We've dealt with any threat that sort of Southampton have thrown at us. The one chance they had, I think, and then he spooned it over the bar. It's because Dallo was on the line instead of marking him. Other than that, I think Martinez and Varane have done very well. Cut out any passes, defended very well, crosses, and any balls over the top. I think changes need to be made at half-time. All 3, if possible. I think Casemiro needs to come on. Ronaldo probably needs to come on. If we had a winger or an attacker, I'd do that as well to bring Shreyas, but we haven't got that. So, I don't know, maybe Donny for Bruno? Because he's been terrible as well.
Yeah, definitely. Donny, Eriksen, and Casemiro for the next half.
And then Ronaldo instead of Rashford, because Rashford's been non-existent this half. Absolutely non-existent.
Yeah.
It just seems so frustrating. It's just like, it's not been as bad as the Brentford performance or the Brighton performance, but the level dropped from the Liverpool performance.
Horrific. I mean, the only good thing is we haven't conceded goals. And that too would have happened. I mean, on the 2 or 3 opportunities that they actually had, if Maguire was there, we would have lost out on pace and conceded the goal.
Yeah, no, I agree. Dan Raj, this game will be boring. The ref didn't want to add another minute. Yeah, don't blame him. Don't fucking blame him. How are we doing in the chat, everybody? Give us your thoughts on the second half. Let us know how you're feeling. what's occurring when you're watching this game, because honestly, to God, I'm running out of thoughts and I'm running out of analysis to give you, because I think we're very stagnant, very low intensity, no pace, no desire, no will to sort of push forward or press at any of the stuff we were doing in the Liverpool game. And that's what you get from Manchester United when there's no effort and no will to sort of push forward. You get that sort of performance. The only positive you can say, like we said, is the defensive performance. That's the only sort of positive I can give you.
Defensively we looked like compact, very compact. Yeah. Once again, Varane and Martinez have looked good. Malacia has looked good. Delo has been good when he's been going forward, but at the back he's been a little vulnerable.
Yeah.
But yes, I think the defenders don't really have anything to actually do in this game much, because they pretty much dealt with everything that Southampton put against them. The midfield, I think, definitely has to take part of the blame. I think, and I think attacking wise, the lack of support and the lack of pace, even though we've got pacey players up front, it has been hurting us. So I think it does come down once again to the attack and the midfield.
I think, Eriksen has tried to do passes and he's tried to sort of play balls in, but the attackers just don't seem up for it. Like every time Sancho decides to run with a bit of pace, he'll stop and he'll pull it back and he'll go backwards rather than try and drive at defenders. Like I said, Rashford's been non-existent. Elanga, he's made efforts and he's tried, but he's not been fantastic by any means. Daniel Rice bringing Casemiro for McTominay, Ronaldo for Rashford. Bruno play is a box-to-box, not a false nine. Yeah, I'd agree with that. I definitely agree with that. I don't like that Fred was warming up because I don't see what good would be.
I think rather than Ronaldo for Rashford, I would bring Ronaldo for Elanga. The only thing being Elanga has been targeted a lot and he's not been able to maintain his physicality up against Genepo and Ward-Prowse.
Yeah, no, it's a good point. It's definitely a good point. Right, I'm gonna nip to Lou. So Shreyas, you carry on, and I will be back shortly.
Also, guys, please make sure to like the stream. Make sure to subscribe to the channel as well. We are very near to hitting 500 subscribers. We are on 466 now. So please make sure to subscribe to the channel and help us reach 500. Also, please make sure to type out whatever you're feeling about the game up until now. Who would you want to bring on in the second half? And what would you like to change about the squad, basically? I think it's been a very unlucky half for some players, especially Eriksen, I would say. I think Eriksen by far has looked like the best midfielder up until now on the pitch. He's been creative. He's been putting in accurate passes as well. Just hasn't really, had the kind of support and the kind of sharpness you would want from the players around him. I would have taken Elanga out, but then you have to move Sancho to the right and Rashi to the left. Sancho is playing good from the left. Yeah, but maybe Sancho still sticks to the left and Rashford shifts to the right. But I think the bigger problem right now is Elanga is getting dominated physically. He's absolutely getting targeted on that flank. Hasn't really had that much support from Delo when it comes to actually taking on that physicality or having someone right beside you to shove that tackle in. But yeah, it's been very scrappy, rusty passes once again, and especially McTominay. I think the way he's been drilling passes, the way he's been trying to maintain possession, once again going in with the backward passes and sideway passing, hasn't really been helping us a lot while moving forward.
No. Did you read Dan's comment out? I would have taken Elanga out.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, lackluster half. I'm hoping to see changes in the second half. Like me and Shreyas said, we bring Casemiro and Ronaldo in, maybe Donny as well. We need something. We need to change something up because I think it's just lack of want and lack of sort of, I don't want to say desire because I think that's an overused word, but just a lack of like sort of standards.
Intent.
Yeah, just that the standards are not there. Like they seem quite happy to just sort of pass the ball around, meander through, occasional try
Yeah.
pass forward, and that's really it. They don't seem to be like, no, we need to win this, which is what they were doing at Liverpool. They were like, no, we need to win this. And it's like, this is always the games that you need to make sure you win. Like, nobody expects us to beat like City, Liverpool, Chelsea to an extent. Like, everybody expects us to lose or struggle. These teams you need to be beating, and you need to be beating convincingly. Like, you need to make sure that's where you get your points
and
from.
definitely. I think the biggest thing against Liverpool was we weren't really struggling against them. We
No.
weren't struggling against them.
No.
Not even for like 1 to 2 minutes we were struggling against them. We were dominating them even when they tried to attack. Our defense was rock solid. In this game, we've actually struggled to actually gain possession back from Southampton when they've been trying to attack us. They've been able to maintain possession for about 5 to 6 minutes, which isn't really good considering Southampton aren't really a side which like to move forward that often.
Sorry, I'm just eating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just watching back that 5-shot sort of scramble. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's probably our only chance during the game, would you say? That's the only sort of big chance we had.
Yeah. Definitely. I really don't see us. I mean, we can't really tweak around much now with this squad. At least with the alternatives we have. Basically, I would say the only ones we could do Casemiro, Ronaldo, and probably Donny. I don't think bringing Fred on would actually cause much of a difference because right now we need quick passing. Fred doesn't bring us quick passing or smart passing. He brings us energy, which I don't think this game calls out for energy that much. It calls more out for smart passing and quick passing to actually generate spaces.
Yeah.
So for me, it would be Donny.
So this is why, again, if we go back to transfers, if we would have got in Antony and Gakpo, would have had them in the squad. You can bring, if one of them starts this second half, right, all right, we need to change up, let's bring on Gakpo, so bring on Antony, change the pace, change the intent, change the sort of different attack that's going to be coming forward against Southampton. If you got in, say, Frankie de Jong, you have that guy in there, he's able to...
This game would have been completely different if we had Frankie de Jong. Completely different.
Again, the lack of recruitment. And again, Dallo, I think, has been at fault for a lot of their attacks on that right-hand side because that's been targeting that. If we brought in a right back...
Every single attack.
Yeah, if we brought in a right back,
single attack they made.
Sort of compete with Dallo, you don't have that problem. Again, it comes down to recruitment yet again, and it comes down to lack of investment in this squad and our lack of organisation. Because if we would have got stuff sorted in May, June, half of these problems wouldn't be a problem. But here we are. Daniel Rice, Donny to play the last 5 minutes. What a bet. Yeah, you're probably right, Dan, to be honest with you. Oh, God. Another 45 minutes of
I
this
think Donny will
shite.
get... I think once Casemiro starts playing regularly, Donny will get more time to play.
I hope so.
Yeah.
How many subscribers are we on?
466.
Right, there's 5 people watching right now. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. Like the video, and then go follow all the socials at the bottom of the screen here. Some really funny videos on TikTok from shows. Probably not from this show because there's not been many highlights from this bloody show.
Yeah. Some of those clips not meant for kids as well.
Yeah. So be careful. Follow the Twitter. Shreyas and Dan run that with all the latest news headlines. So when the Antony stuff was popping off last night, we were straight on it. Stuff was getting posted. We follow the Instagram. I run that mostly. Nick does help out as well. All the latest shows, graphics, the latest news stories, reels, videos, all the good stuff. It's been growing recently, last couple of days, last week or so. It's been going up. Like we got up to 810 followers. So if we can get to that 1,000 or something, that'd be fantastic. So yeah, go follow all the socials if you're not following them already. Oh, I don't even know if I could be asked watching the second half. Should we just sack it off, Shreyas? Fucking hell.
We can't.
No, I know we can't, but... Yeah, they're showing a trailer for a film called Beast, and that looks more exciting than the idea of watching this again.
There's a trailer of the Apple MacBook on my screen.
Ah. Nick, Mick terminate his contract. Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Nick. I agree. James, our attack is awful today. Just proves how much we need a striker. Yeah. Again.
Yeah.
Recruitment. Lack of. That's why we're stuck in this position we're at right now. What's the other games on today? Is there anything exciting?
I think the City game is today as well, right?
Is it today? Let's have a look.
Like,
yeah, City Palace.
City versus Palace. Yeah.
Arsenal Fulham, Liverpool Bournemouth, Chelsea Leicester, Brighton Leeds, Brentford Everton. It's an interesting game.
The only thing I expect from today is Bournemouth winning against Liverpool.
Yeah. That'd be good. I mean, if that happens, fucking hell, that'll make me happy.
Yeah.
That'll be a good day. You'll see all the Liverpool fans saying "Klopp out" on Twitter. I can see that happening already. All the Scousers. So in this fantasy league, this game has done fuck all for me. I've got 1 point because Jadon Sancho started. That's all I've got.
I didn't even touch my team this time. I didn't even touch it.
You transferred 9 players, Shreyas, and cost yourself like 30 odd points.
I actually went left and right with every player I could see. Okay, I'll bring him in. Okay, I'll bring him in. Okay, I'll bring him in. Then I saw I got like minus 40 or.
Yeah, is this like minus 5 points for like each player you get rid of?
Yeah, I guess.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to come in last. There's no competition.
As long as you're not donkey of the week next week, I think you'll be all right. Where am I at in the league? I am 68th in the league.
I'm 105th.
Out of how many have we got? 109. So I'm like
almost last.
Yeah, you're not last.
Woo!
We have Danzo FC, Bismarck. Danzo is last on 29 points. So yeah, you've got where are you? 72. So yeah, you're quite fat. You're not going to be last unless you like get rid of a load of players again, Shreyas, and cost yourself another 30 points. That's when you might end up last.
Okay, I guess yes. The second half is underway.
Yep. Here we go. Right, what are we expecting this half, Shreyas? Are we expecting anything different? Doesn't seem to be any substitutions.
Substitutions, definitely. Anything different after substitutions, I guess we'll look much better because I think in games against teams like this, we do need a target man. Without a target man, we are like headless chickens around the box. We've seen it against Brentford. We've seen it against Brighton. We've seen it against Liverpool as well in certain instances that we do need a striker. So yes, I think with Ronaldo coming on, if we are able to maintain the scoreline up until Casemiro, Ronaldo, and the other guys come on, I think we can still win it. It won't be smooth, but yes.
Yeah. How long do you think before he starts making his subs?
I think 60th minute. 65th. 65th max. 65th minute would be the max.
Yeah. I think it might be early. I think it might be 55 minutes before. I think he's going to give him 10 minutes and then he's going to be right. He's going to haul somebody off.
Yeah.
I think if we had conceded or we were behind, I think he probably would have made changes at half time. But I think because it's 0-0, he's decided to keep it as it is. Like I said, it's not been a terrible performance, but it hasn't been a good performance either. Like it hasn't been.
I think up until now, McTominay, Rashford being invisible, Sancho not really having that much of the ball, and whenever he did, got caught out, and Elanga getting mauled on basically on the basis of his physicality. That's what is keeping us out. Because besides that, the defense has been great. Eriksen has had once again a really, really good game, I would say, and we had a 5 chance.
Bruno's been poor, I think. I don't think Bruno's been good.
Yeah.
I think he's been very poor.
Yeah.
Dan says 55 minutes and then McTominay off. I hope so, mate. I hope so.
I hope he subs him off before the 50th minute itself.
Yeah.
The pitch.
That pitch is a state, isn't it? Jesus. Good state of that.
Yeah.
Their groundsman needs to get his shit together. Sort it out. Jurgen Klopp won't play on that pitch. He'd be complaining about that immediately. Right, let's see what's happening.
We're on the attack right now.
Should we have a look at
We were on the attack.
Let's have a look at stats. Let's see what we got.
We've been pressing in this half at least. In the first 3 minutes itself.
Yeah.
I think Ten Hag definitely gave them a good dose
I hope so.
during half time. Oh! McTominay misses.
Of course he does. You get it straight at the keeper. Put it one side, like pick a side.
Yeah.
Why have you put it straight at the keeper?
It could have amounted to something better, but yeah. Basic shot, basic save.
Put it, there's an open corner on the left hand side, just stick it left. Make the keeper make a difficult save.
Eriksen.
We are terrible.
If I'm going to be honest, Eriksen might win Player of the Year for us, for United. He could.
I'm calling Martinez. I think Martinez is a bit.
Yeah, could be. Yeah.
Damn right, it seems the ground staff are taking long leave. It was watered in last season. Yeah, it seems it looks like that way. Looking at stats. Total shots for United 8, for Southampton 7. On target for United 4, 3 for Southampton. Passes 266 for United, 178 for Southampton. Clear cut chances 1 each. Tackles 1 for United, 6 for Southampton. Aerial duels 17 for us, 11 for Southampton. So we seem to 60% possession.
The possession is good. We just need to make better passes.
It just shows you, like you remember Louis Van Gaal, like we had like 80% possession every game. Did fuck all of it. Did nothing. Absolutely nothing. I had a season ticket that season when Louis Van Gaal came in, and I was at not the Stretford end, the opposite end, the East End, and I didn't see a goal at my end for about 18 months. Did not see a goal.
I mean, his motive used to be to actually get a 1-0 win, basically.
Yeah, but I didn't see it. Every time we scored, it was in the second half at Stretford end. I never saw a goal at my end, ever. Shreyas watching a match looks like he's looking at the stars. I mean, he'd probably rather look at the stars than watch this shit. I can see this being 0-0. I can definitely see this
it could
0-0.
Be playing better.
We missed again.
Just see what happens.
Is that a pen?
No.
It's definitely targeting Elanga, aren't they?
Yeah, that's why, and he isn't able to take it. The problem is he isn't able to, at least give something in return or actually move forward with some intensity.
Yeah, he got the ball.
That's why they're dominating him.
Got the ball. Yeah, Elanga's been put on the ground at least about 5 times this game.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they're definitely targeting him, even though we've looked much better in this 6 minutes. If you have to compare it with the first 45, we've looked much better. Yeah. But I think we do need a striker. We do need a target man. I think with Ronaldo coming on, it could look much more threatening.
Yeah, Southampton player Bella Kotchop is injured himself doing that, I think.
Oh.
Fred's saying hello to the Southampton player.
Happy Fred.
Pasta Fred. I think my AC Milan shirt, I should have put that on today. I feel like that might have done some good luck for us.
Yeah, yeah, he's coming off.
Yeah, he's fucked himself.
I mean, if he wouldn't have gone for that tackle, it could have been an easy goal.
Well, that's the whole point of being a defender, innit? You put your body on the line to stop
Yeah,
something. So it seems like he'd be
look
all
at
right.
Eric Bailly.
He's wobbling it. I mean, Eric Bailly just put his body on line doing stupid shit. He was mental.
Exactly. He used to do somersaults. He used
Yeah.
to rotate 360 degrees in the air.
This was a defender who did bicycle kicks in his own fucking box.
Yeah.
He's absolutely mental. He was. They're crazy. I miss Eric Bailly. I do.
Yeah.
If nothing else, for the absolute insanity that he provided on a game. But
I would have rather played Eric Bailly as a CDM instead of McTominay. At least we could have seen some aggressiveness in our midfield.
yeah, probably would have got sent off though, Eric Bailly. Let's be fair. Daniel Rice's green jersey is unlucky for us. I said that. I said this kit has cursed us. So every time we played on it, we played shit.
Ball out from the back. Slow.
See, look, the 10 minutes, Shreyas, the intensity's gone back down. Literally 10 minutes we lasted. It's gone back to what it was in the first half. Right, we're approaching 55 minutes, so let's see
Oh!
any substitutions get made.
Oh! Bruno scores! Good goal.
Yes! Fucking come on! 1-0 Bruno. Fucking yes.
That's what I was saying. We need these type of crosses in. If you don't put these crosses in, you can't break a team
where
with
were these
a low
crosses
block.
like first half? Why were these
Exactly.
not being put in? Well done, lad. That's what I fucking wanted. Oh, God.
Yeah. Finally.
It's good passes as well. The build-up play is very good. Dallo with a cross. So Ilanga with the build-up play, Sancho with a layoff, and then Dallo with a cross.
Yeah.
Bruno in acres of space. Nobody near him. On the half volley as well.
It was a good finish. Actually, it was a very good finish.
He side-footed it.
Yeah.
Dan Rice, Portuguese duo combining. Yeah, definitely, man. Dallo and Bruno. Get in, Bruno.
I think this is the time to actually bring Casemiro on. We've got the goal. Put more intensity. Put more pressure on him.
Yeah. Push up. Because we're going to need it. I don't think 1-0 is going to cut it. I think we're definitely going to need a second goal.
Yeah, definitely. Bruno now driving it forward.
So that's all it takes. Like, as soon as we get a goal, our confidence rises. Like, we start pushing. But, like, if we don't score early, we just end up with, like, ponderous football.
That pass from Dallo.
That's Scott McTominay pass, that, innit?
Yeah.
Are you talking about the cross?
No, I was talking about the pass he just made.
Yeah, the shitty pass. Yeah,
pass. Yeah.
Fans are dancing.
Yeah. I really don't understand how this win probability chart works.
The what?
The win probability chart.
What's that?
Which, when it comes win, loss, or draw.
Oh, we don't get that shit.
Yeah, it comes up here after every goal or after every foul. So, like 2 minutes ago, it was Southampton 40% win, 10% draw, Manchester United 51%, and now it's 76% win, Manchester United 5% win, Southampton.
We don't get that stuff on our channel. Hopefully now Southampton have to come out now and play and go a bit more aggressive, which then means more space for us to get in behind. I'm hoping that's the case.
This is the biggest thing that Man City actually does while playing teams like Southampton and Bournemouth. It's to actually get the early goal. Like within the first 15, they get the goal, and it just pushes the opponent team to actually move forward a bit.
Yeah.
It creates spaces itself.
Yeah, I agree. Hopefully now they push their line up and then we can get Rashford in, we
Yeah,
get Sancho in, get players in behind now. Casemiro sat back down.
but yeah, better.
Glazers out chant, love it.
Yeah,
If you don't know, on this channel we are firmly anti-Glazer, so we all agree with those chants. We want the Glazers out of our fucking club. Yeah, Southampton definitely going on the attack now.
yeah. We just need to maintain possession for like 30 seconds and we'll be able to hit them.
Dan Raj, we want Glazers out chant can be heard loud. Yeah, just said that, Dan. Did you see the video with the Casemiro when he came out and they dubbed the sound?
Yeah,
Yeah, they dubbed the sound, got rid of the Glazers out chant and just put
yeah,
your hand
yeah,
on
yeah.
it. And then somebody who was in the ground filmed it and said, no, this is what it actually was. Absolutely disgraceful.
Yeah.
Handball!
Not given.
Fucking hell, that would have been our luck, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Scott McTominay with a fucking handball.
McTominay is struggling.
Yeah, Casemiro needs to
Now
come
that
on.
they're actually coming out and playing.
Yeah,
now
yeah.
that they're actually coming out and playing.
I mean,
McTominay is struggling.
this is when you need a DM to break up this play.
Yeah.
You need somebody in there to sort of break up these attacks.
Or actually, just go in for a tackle.
Yeah,
Shift the momentum.
he just got done again there. Come on, Eric, let's bring some subs on. I think it's time.
Oh yeah, it was. How didn't he get a handball for it?
And it's ball to hand in it because he's literally off his chest and his hand is like 2 inches
He did it
away.
twice.
Oh,
He
shit,
did it
yeah,
twice.
Yeah. Second one, definitely. First one, there's not much he can do. Second one, though, that's he's got away with it.
Blatant.
Southampton bringing 2 subs on.
When are we bringing the subs?
Yeah, they've responded well to going behind, haven't they?
Yeah.
Dan Raj, McTominay handled the ball 3 times within 1 second. Defending for our lives here. Fucking hell.
Oof. Even though they aren't really, that good while attacking, they're creating a lot of pressure.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. It's just like the more pressure you put on us, the more likely we are to make a mistake. And if we aren't on the
Yeah.
attack, we aren't doing anything, you can end up scoring.
Renusi is off,
Mm-hmm.
and Armstrong. So,
Stewart
oh,
on.
he's going for the attack.
Yeah. Trying to salvage a draw or maybe like snatch it.
Yeah. 62 minutes in, still no substitutions for us.
You got 3 minutes, Shreyas, before the time you said the latest of a substitution.
Yeah. Offside.
Possession in the last 5 minutes, 81% Manchester Southampton to 9%
Yeah.
Manchester United. Fucking hell.
That's what I'm saying. I think at least if we are able to maintain possession for 30 seconds or at least a minute, we'll be able to actually generate something.
David De Gea with his famous distribution. Does it ever go to a United player? Like, ever? Every time he takes a kick, it goes to the opposition. It's fucking shocking how bad it is.
Good touch. Back pass. Oh, we switched off completely. Oh, good save by the Gea.
They're going to score. It's going to cost us. We scored and
Good
just
save.
completely
Yeah.
just gone to sleep.
That was actually a very close one.
He should have scored the follow-up as well, to be fair to him.
Yeah.
Like, he had an open net pretty much.
Subs. No subs. I don't get it. What are we waiting for?
I think that's like the first big save De Gea's had to make, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
Oh, Ronnie's coming on. The obligatory shot with his shirt off. Dan saying Ronaldo on for Sancho. Really?
Why?
I hope it's not. I hope it's like Rashford, because Rashford's been non-existent.
Rashford or Elanga?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's for Sancho.
Don't agree with that.
Maybe he wants space. I don't know. Where's Casemiro?
Do you reckon he's going to get a Donny run out? Just get 8 minutes at the end. It's going to be the new Donny van der Beek.
News story coming up tomorrow. Casemiro can't shake McTominay off the first team.
Oh, fuck me. Don't, please. Finally by a DM and he's not even fucking going to start.
One season he stays on the bench. Next season he goes on loan to Everton.
Gets injured.
Yeah, then comes back. Then again gets 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Then we sign Frankie de Jong, and even he is on the bench.
Yeah. We have Frankie de Jong, Casemiro on the bench while we're playing Mick Fred.
Yeah. Realistic.
Oh, you're damn right. Could this be Ronaldo's last appearance for United? It could be. Very well could be.
Could be.
Do we play again before the transfer window shuts?
I think. Yeah, I think against Leicester we play.
So yeah, so maybe he plays against Leicester.
Let me just double check. Yeah, we play Leicester on 2nd September.
So that's when it shuts, doesn't
1st
it?
September, basically.
First.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
the
first.
window shuts the day after, doesn't it? On the 2nd.
Yeah. So pretty much could be his last appearance. Southampton on the attack. Delo is able to collect it.
Who's down on the floor?
Rashford. Could even be a time-wasting tactic. You never know.
Possibly. She tries to get round him, and then don't even know what happened there.
Ah. I don't. It's going to be hard to watch the next 20 as well.
This game feels like it's been on for about 3 hours.
Yeah.
It's been all since we scored. It's been all Southampton.
Yeah. We look good for 10 minutes.
This is why we need a second. It's always an opportunity for him to get back in.
Why aren't we able to win the ball back? Constant pressure. Blocked. Poor clearance from McTominay. Wonder shot from Southampton.
This is Manchester United and we're being penned in our own box by Southampton.
Yeah.
Absolutely shocking.
We can't take the ball off them. We can't even, string 4 passes together at a time. The last time we were around their box, it was the 55th minute, and now it's the 73rd minute going on.
Dan's saying we need Casemiro on the pitch. Yeah, I agree, but doesn't look like he's coming on anytime soon. Look at that, like we took the ball off De Gea and then we just stood still.
Yeah.
No urgency, no nothing.
The next transfer window is going to be very, 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 very stagnant for us, considering we've shelled out all our cash.
Oh, I don't want a January of being linked with Frankie fucking de Jong the entire January. I don't want it. Just can't be asked.
I mean, Nick still believes we'll get him.
He needs to give me a bottle of whiskey now. Like, it's not happening.
Yeah.
He needs to give me the whiskey now. Just make it easy on yourself because he's not
Good
fucking
luck.
coming.
Yeah, I don't think he is. I don't think he'll come in the future either.
Seville's convinced he's coming as well. I don't know what the fuck they've been drinking or smoking, but
yeah.
Oh, it's terrible.
Martinez has been man of the match for me up until now.
Is Ronaldo injured?
I don't think so. It's
Good tackle
Armstrong.
from Martinez.
I think we're getting subs on. Many subs on. Hopefully many subs on.
Water break.
Yeah, I think Ronaldo, he's tweaked his knee.
If he is injured, then that's going to make it harder to get a move, isn't it? If he is injured.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely limping. Oh, he's on the floor. Thing is, we got nobody to bring on.
Exactly.
Like, nobody. There's no striker.
Not even Langa. And I don't think he's gonna bring on Garnacho. Yeah.
The problem with this is now,
bad.
Shreyas, this is going to be minutes added on.
Yeah.
Watch this game for longer. Oh. Dan's saying that's why he hasn't defended from the front his whole career. What? Because he gets injured? Adam Armstrong's coming off for Southampton.
Yeah. Fofana is confirmed to Chelsea as well.
How much has he paid, if he said?
I think 75. Yeah.
Jesus. They've paid a lot of money for defenders, haven't they? So it's 70 million for Cucurella,
Yeah.
75 for Fofana, and there's 50 for Koulibaly.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
They
Casemiro.
had to spend it somewhere.
Casemiro's coming on.
Thankfully.
Ronnie seems like he's alright.
Yeah.
I think it's a bit late to bring Casemiro on. It's like I'd prefer him to
Exactly.
give it get half
I
an
mean,
hour. But
he gets 12 minutes
oh,
instead of
he's sitting back
5.
down. He's put his bib back on.
Yeah. I think he's more confused than the manager.
De Gea, fantastic distribution as always.
McTominay, bring him off. Yeah, he's coming on. Casemiro is coming on.
Fucking hell, Scott. Jesus. Dan is coming onto the pitch. I don't know. He's still in the
Yeah.
chat. He's still in the chat,
Yeah,
but
I
he's
don't
coming
think
onto
he'll
the
be in the
pitch.
chat anymore. Casemiro's coming on for Elanga.
Interesting.
What? Wait, I don't get it. What's going to be the front three then?
So we're doing Scott McTominay, Ericsson, Casemiro, and then Bruno goes out on the right
Could
hand
be,
side.
yeah.
Rashford can't play left, can he? He can't play right. He can only play
Yeah.
on the left. So Bruno must be going out on the right, unless Ericsson's going out on the right and then Bruno's in the 10.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Ericsson plays ball. Bruno loses out on it. Ah,
Malacia, man. Every
it
time I
takes
watch him,
us.
he just looks
Yeah,
switched on. Like he just looks like he's on it
yeah.
and just pure concentration.
I don't understand why it takes us so many years to actually win the ball back.
I mean, we haven't had solid possession for this like since the goal, have we?
Yeah. No, we haven't. And Ronaldo's bombing forward.
Dan saying it's 4-4-2 with Bruno to the right, Ericsson, Ronaldo up top.
4-4-2.
So I imagine then Rashford's on the left, the 4-4-2.
Yeah.
Casemiro, McTominay in the middle, Bruno on the right, and then Ericsson and Ronaldo up top.
Another booking. I don't understand why he still kept McTominay on.
It's been every manager seems baffled me that this McTominay seems to play every game and he doesn't get substituted, he
Yeah,
doesn't get dropped. I don't understand it.
McTominay is on 3 yellow cards already. Oh, just less than 10 minutes left into this game now. I hope it ends.
There's going to be some added time though because of that delay.
Yeah. McTominay is passing.
This doesn't exist, mate. Doesn't exist.
Bring Donny on.
Oh, I mean it's about time, innit? It normally gets about 85th minute.
Yeah.
Again, it's all Southampton. It's all Southampton.
Yeah.
And we're clinging on to a 1-0 lead.
We can't even win the ball back. They're attacking us every single moment.
I think there might be an opportunity for Southampton before the end of this game. Might cost us.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't look like we're looking to get a second goal at all.
Yeah. We are just clinging on to the 1-0 lead.
Excuse me.
And they win the ball back immediately.
De Gea, man. Can't be get that second half stats. 6 attempts from Southampton, 37 final third passes, 19 touches in our box. Compared to us, which was like a lot less. The stats have gone off now, but ours was significantly less.
Yeah. I hope McTominay gets dropped in the coming game.
I don't think so, man. It seems like he seems to play for every single manager we have. Every single manager just seems to play it, and I don't get it. Really don't get it. Dan, I hope you're on Donny watch. See, it's about his time to come on at this point, isn't it? So let's see if he starts warming up.
McTominay has been awful today.
I mean, the whole team's not been great.
Oh my god. Oh my. I'm glad we have Lisandro Martinez in. Just see what happens. Casemiro stepping in as well.
McTominay just keep absolutely terrorising our own defence. Love that from Casemiro. Love it.
Yeah.
Has he done his ligament?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, fuck. No.
Yeah.
Oh, it's disgusting. Oh, shit. I felt that in my knee. I've done my knee. Yeah, I felt that. Oh, painful.
Yeah.
Fred's warming up. Dan Raj, after 90 minutes is Fergie time. 85 to 90 is Donny time. Yeah. Loud, we want Glazers out chant again. Southampton making 2 more substitutions. Gineppo off. Pedal on. Rebo off and Lianco on.
McTominay is coming off as well. I don't think he can carry on. I don't think he can carry on.
He stood up. He's standing, so I imagine it's not too much damage. I think it was just a jarring.
Yeah.
I think it must have not tore anything.
Yeah, he's running okay.
It's pretty much what my knee did. Like when I tore my ACL off the bone, that's literally what happened to me. Just ruined my ligaments. Glazers out, chance again. Flares are going off in the United end. 6 added minutes. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's so hard to actually watch this game now.
Why does United do this here? They give you an absolute high of like smashing Liverpool, and then they just do this. Like, it's just like almost
Especially when you are on the watch along.
Yeah, it's almost unwatchable. Are we killing? I don't know. Held him up from head to toe. Joe Glazer's gonna die. He's gonna die.
We haven't been able to maintain possession for more than 2 minutes in this half.
Nope. Fred's coming on.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably taking McTominay off just in case. I know Eriksen's coming off. Yeah, we're holding on for this 1-0, aren't we? Oh, fuck. So we're doing 4-5-1 now, basically. Ronaldo up top by himself. And then Rashford, Bruno either side, and then Casemiro, Fred, and McTominay in the middle. It's gonna die. Are we killing? I don't know. Got him up from head to toe. Martinez, man of the match.
Yeah, has to be. Has to be a defender.
BT have just like gave it to Martinez.
Had to be him. 2 consecutive games.
Yeah, again, him, Varane, Malacia. All been solid.
We lose out on the ball. Oh. We can't maintain possession at all.
I think these players just want this game to be over at this point.
Ten Hag would be happy with this performance.
Yeah, we've got 11 men behind the ball.
Southampton might just score.
It's got to be gutting if they score a goal. Bicycle kick, fuck me.
Yeah. Wow. 2 more minutes.
This is going to be a nervy 2 minutes.
Has to be. Dello. Move it forward. And we lose out on it again.
Yeah, Southampton have shown way more fight and way more desire than us in this game.
Exactly.
There's going to be a big opportunity for Southampton before the end of this.
Yeah.
It's going to be something.
I mean, they're creating chances left and right every single minute. Minute to go.
David De Gea, distribution. Not to our player. Perfect.
Cross in. We win it. We lose it.
Oh, blow the referee. Blow the whistle, referee. Had enough
Blow
of this
the-
game.
.30 seconds.
Just end the misery. Tactical foul from Fred.
I think they'll have one chance. I think they'll have one chance.
This has to be
One
it, doesn't it?
chance.
Gonna have
Yeah.
to just pump this
Understand.
long, just hit it long, and just get somebody on the end.
Clear it, clear it, clear it, clear it, clear it. Nice. Chance for us. Come on, Ronaldo. No worries, we won it. Oh my.
That is Jesus. That is full time. Manchester United 1, Southampton 0, in a game that was, honestly, God, I'm just gonna say terrible. Absolutely horrible to watch and uninteresting.
Hard
Nobody-
to watch, uninteresting, boring, sleepy.
Yeah, nobody's got back to you about doing a review, so should we just do one now and then we can just get on
Yeah,
with
we
that
can just
day?
do it, include it in this one.
Yeah, let's just do it on here. So, Manchester United 1, Southampton 0. Bruno Fernandes with the goal. It's 96 minutes of mostly nothing for Manchester United, apart from a period in the second half where we scored the goal. Shreyas, just, thoughts on the game and just how uninteresting that was.
I mean, once again, typical. I think it was much more slower than the Liverpool game where we were actually moving around the ball a bit quick. Lack of intensity and intent from our attackers for the most part of the game, I would say. Especially after scoring the goal, we practically, it was never a situation where we were actually, able to maintain possession. Southampton had the ball every single time. They were generating chances left and right. Could have actually scored like 2 or 3 if they actually, were clinical enough. Because the pressure that they put Martinez and Varane under, I think if we didn't have Martinez and Varane in this game, we would have lost this.
Oh, Maguire,
Completely, we would
yeah,
have lost this.
Maguire and
Maguire can't deal with this pressure.
yeah,
Like come again and again and again, he can't deal with this pressure.
not quick enough, not going to turn. So yeah, I agree that our defense probably saved us from a draw or a loss even. Southampton wanted this game way more than we did. They pushed harder. Desire was there. They fought more than we did. I think Lisandro Martinez getting man of the match is probably accurate because dealt with everything put in front of him. I thought Ram was very good. I think Malacia was very good. But apart from that, I think the rest of the players were absolutely below average.
Yeah.
Absolutely below average.
I think, definitely. I think if you look at even Diogo Dalot, he didn't really have his best game today. Bruno didn't, even though he scored the goal, didn't have his best game today. Rashford was non-existent. Ilanga got absolutely, clattered when it came to actually match match Southampton physically. Eriksen looked very good. I think Eriksen was, I would say, the only spark in that midfield for us.
Some moments of quality.
Kept the ball moving. Exactly, he kept the ball moving. He was actually, playing progressive passes, got crosses in as well in the first half, which we actually wanted from our fullbacks, like Dalot did in the second half. He was doing it in the first half itself. So yeah, I think except barring Martinez, Varane, Malacia, and Eriksen, I think the rest of the squad didn't really have that much of a great game.
No, I think we can all agree that was lackluster. But 3 points. Got 3 points, another win under the belt. I think winning breeds confidence. Obviously, performances need to follow, but I think 3 points and a win, I think that's important in terms of where we are in the league. I think going forward, we need... Yeah, so going forward, we definitely need to start Casemiro. Scott McTominay needs to be dropped, needs to be done, needs to be over. Investment in the team. We need to bring in at least 3 or 4 players. Hopefully Antony gets over the line because that would give us an option. Sancho and Antony might be a good option instead of Elanga, because I thought Elanga was not great today. Rashford was non-existent. If we can get in a striker, if Ronaldo's leaving, that'd be great as well.
Yeah.
And maybe a right back to replace Dalot, because again, Dalot's been terrible for another game. Should we do player ratings? Just go through them and just get them done.
Yeah.
David De Gea didn't have much to do, did he? Really? He had one good save that he made in front of the.
One good.
And then apart from that, average for me 6. I'm the same.
Yeah.
Diego Dalot had a very poor game.
I think 5.
Had some moments. Had some moments of quality going forward. Obviously with the setup for the goal, but defensively he was caught out of position time and time again, getting beaten in headers, getting beaten at the back post, and they targeted that. So 5. I'd go with a 5.5 because he provided the assist for the goal. So I'll go 5.5.
Yeah.
Defensive pairing, Martinez and Varane. I think they were 7. I think they were far and beyond the best players on the pitch.
Yeah, definitely.
I think that's got to be our centre back pairing going forward.
Yeah, it has to be, because if it weren't for Martinez and Varane, we would have conceded 3 goals in this game itself. They put us under a lot of pressure. They created a lot of chances. Martinez was very, very good with his interceptions as well as his clearances. Varane was able to hold the ball well. When it came to absorbing pressure, he was actually really good as well. So I think both of them deserve 7.
Yeah. Malacia, again, I think he was decent. Had some good aggressive defending. Got forward quite well. For me, 6.5. It wasn't quite at the level of Ryan Martinez, but I think he was decent. I think he deserves a shout out.
Yeah, I would give the same to him, 6.5. Except that, then we come to McTominay.
McTominay, not the greatest game. Again, I don't understand how he's still getting in this team. I don't think he offers anything to the team. His passing is poor. His defensive awareness is poor. Doesn't have any attacking ability. I don't understand what he offers this team. For me, he was a 4.5. He was terrible today.
Yeah, for me, he was a 4, definitely. Wasn't able to move the ball around quick. Misplaced a lot of passes. Broke the momentum and flow of the team as well at a lot of times. Wasn't able to press that greatly either. So yes, for me, McTominay has to be 4. I don't know. I thought maybe Fred or even Donny might come on in this game to replace him around the 65th minute mark, even Casemiro for him. But I don't know. For some reason, he's still being used.
Yeah, every manager just seems to like him, don't they? Just seem to use him. Don't get it. Um,
Yeah.
Christian Eriksen, again, I thought he was one of the better players. Had some decent quality, good passing, good range of passing. Made things happen, made things tick. I just think the strike force today wasn't up for it, so he just wasn't getting
Exactly.
much like
Yeah.
it. So for me, 6.5 for Eriksen. I think he was above average. He was decent.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. I would go the same for Eriksen. I think 6.5 was by far the most creative player we had on the pitch today. Able to hold the ball well, able to maintain possession as well, I would say. And even when it came to pressing, he was by far the best in our midfield. For me, Bruno, I would say was once again, I would say five. Got the goal, so I would give him a five. But except barring that goal, he was poor today once again. Not that involved, wasn't able to hold the ball well, and lost out on the ball a few times as well. So for me, Bruno would be a five.
Yeah, for me, 5.5 because he got the goal. If he hadn't got the goal, he'd definitely
Yeah,
get 5. But yeah, poor game from Bruno. Not as bad as the Brighton game and the Brentford game, but he
yeah,
still
yeah, yeah,
wasn't at any sort of level that he normally is at, which is unfortunate because Bruno used to be one of my favourite players and he's captain, obviously,
yeah.
so I'd expect a little more of him, to be honest with you. Antony again, tried, made some effort, got clattered quite a lot. It seemed to be
Yeah.
targeting him. Didn't make much happen. Made some good runs. Was trying, made effort and stuff for me, but like 5.5, he wasn't
Yeah, same.
fantastic at
I
all.
think, yeah, not that great. I think pretty much the entire front three, I would say, Rashford, even Sancho, and even Ilanga, I think all of them fall into the same category. Uh, I would say Rashford wasn't even involved in the game, was pretty much invisible for the most of the times. That's why I would give him a 5.5. For Ilanga, once again, wasn't able to fare up with Southampton once again because it had to be a rough game against Southampton, wasn't able to match their physicality, had a few decent opportunities, but once again, we weren't able to actually make something out of it. And with Sancho, once again, same, wasn't on the ball that much. Even when he was on the ball, he was very, I would say, hesitating a lot. He was hesitating a lot in moving forward, and once again didn't have the support either.
Yes, I agree with you on Marcus Rashford. Jadon Sancho for me, yeah. He was a slightly better than Ilanga and Rashford,
Yeah,
but not by much. Wasn't making the runs I expected of him, wasn't dribbling, wasn't sort of using his pace, which is what he did against Liverpool. Rashford, yeah, non-existent. He was 4.5. He was back to the
yeah,
Rashford that we've been seeing for the last couple of months. Wasn't the Rashford we saw at Liverpool at all. Got to see a glimpse of Casemiro, did some little things well. Not really enough to
yeah.
sort of
I think all of the subs didn't really get anything to actually
no.
be rated off.
Ronaldo again seemed uninterested, just didn't seem like he wants to be here, and it's very possible that it could be the last time we see him in a United shirt. Obviously played Leicester on Thursday, so he could well be away before then because the transfer window shuts on the Friday after. So it may be that we never don't see Ronaldo in a United shirt again. And if that's the performances he's putting in, maybe it's for the best. Maybe it's for the best. Just hopefully we can get some.
I mean, he didn't really even get any time to actually, I
No,
think it's the same as Casemiro, it's the same as Fred as well. Didn't really have anything to do and didn't really have any time to actually, do something creative or leave a mark on the pitch. So yes, for me, all the subs are the same rating.
yeah. But again, 3 points, a win, we're up to
Yeah,
6. It's good for momentum. Like, see, get that winning feeling, get used to winning games and stuff. Even if we play terribly, if we can win a game and play terribly, I'll take
yeah,
that. I'll take that all day, every day. Um, yeah. If you're watching, or you're still bothered to be watching after that shit, absolute boring
yeah,
performance, make sure you subscribe. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers before the end of August. That'd be great. Follow all the socials below here. TikTok, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. Go follow us on there. Thank you everybody for joining us. We will be back on Monday for the Insta Live, and then we'll like a schedule for all the good stuff this week.
yeah,
It's bank holiday weekend here in the UK, so if you're in the UK and you're watching, enjoy your bank holiday weekend. Have a nice day off on the Monday, and have a good weekend. Stay safe, and we'll see you all next week. Enjoy, guys. Thanks for joining us. Peace.